Today is June 11th, 2018. And let me show you guys that we have a mess with these girls. So today, although it is a very, very warm day, we will be cleaning their little house. Hopefully you can see that a little bit. Let me take you inside. Okay, so very fancy lock. And let's go inside. Hi, baby girls. So this is where we have their water. So you can see it's pretty dirty. We have a second water bowl, which is hiding. Pretty dirty. I mean, it's not muddy, but it's because they throw, when they scratch, they throw their stuff into the water. This is their little ramp. We made kind of like a water bath. So this is it, but they get the straw into it. So we gotta clean that. And this is where we have their feeder. And I have this mounted on top of some bricks because we had it on the ground, but again, when they scratch, they would fill it up with straw. And then this is their dust bath bowl. It's just a concrete mixing tub that I filled up with peat moss, sand, and diatomaceous earth, I believe. And let me take you in and look at how, oh, we have an egg today. And look at how dirty it gets. So if you guys want chickens, you have to be prepared to do the work. It's not everyday work, but definitely is something that does need to get done for the health of the chickens. And then on top, because it gets extremely hot here, we have a plastic on top of the little hoop house. And then we have a shade cloth. And they're right next to our huge doggy kennel. So that shades them out. The doggy kennel does have a canopy on top, which if visitors come, we put the babies in here and they won't suffer from the heat. And for the chickens, we do the same thing. You want to make sure that they have a lot of shade because it does get hot here. Sometimes we're in the 80s, but it feels like it's 100. Why? I don't know, but it definitely gets hot here. And then we have these things, these plant sticks or plant poles. And we did have them on as a swing for them, but they get a little bit crazy sometimes. They get too happy and then they drop it. I don't know if one of them bit one of the other strings. To this end, and that's why it dropped. I'm not sure, but yeah, they like to climb up there even though it's fallen. So I leave it there for them. And then we have another one here, which they do like to climb. And then as you can see, a lot of poopy, so they're on here. Sometimes when it's cold here, like December and January, then they'll climb on top and like to get a little bit of the sun. But overall, when it's hot, the hot days, they get a ton of sun, and you rarely see them outside here. Like today, you don't see them out because it is super hot, but when it's cold, they're out here most of the day. And then this one, it seems like it dropped, but I'll try to fix that when we clean. And this is what their little coop entrance looks like. Alright guys, I tried to put you where you guys would be able to see, but because it's so tiny in here, I have my camera up in a ladder because my tripod unfortunately gave way and it broke. So hopefully you guys are able to see this. Alright, so I have my old clothes. Definitely feeling very fashionable. Not. And we're gonna get this cleaned up. We're getting it done. Almost complete with the chicken coop. You're checking everything out? Do you approve, baby girl? You approve? Are you approving, Mama? So pretty. Alright guys, so we're done and this is how it's looking. Let's take off the fancy lock. Hi mamas. Okay. So the only thing I need to finish is their little dust bath. And then take out some things that I left in here. But there's their food feeder. We put more straw. And we fixed the fallen shade cloth. And left them a little bit of room so they can go in and out. And this is what it looks like now. Very pretty. And we have some of the girls over there. Hopefully you can see them. They're already enjoying the straw. And inside, nice and full of straw. And because it gets so hot, they like to hide under here. Hi mamas. Then we have some more here. They're not dummies, they want to be in the shade, so they hide under here. And because these buckets are because that's what I have the chicken coop on. It's about 6 buckets. I figured it's a good way to raise it off the ground and also a way to provide them some shade, some little hiding areas. And then I don't know if I've shown you, but they're covered on top, so they're in no harm's way at all. Everything is covered so that nothing can get in and out. Maybe the only thing that will be able to get in and out will be some rats. But even that, I haven't had any issues with rats. I found 1 or 2, but not really. Not a lot of issues. As you can see, one of the girls is enjoying the new straw in here. And then, if you guys have any advice for me, I don't know why they peck at their back. Let me try to zoom in if she will stay, but it just looks like either she's pecking or one of the other girls is pecking, and they all have that except one. So I'm not sure what that is. If you guys have any advice for me. Somebody did tell me a dust bath, so I got that done, but it didn't work. So somebody told me give them more space, so I did unfortunately decide to get rid of 2 because I don't have more space to give them. So I thought if I got rid of 2, or that would give them more space and therefore they would be happier. So I tried that. I tried the dust bath, and now I don't know what else to try. And as you can see, we have cleaned their little water bowls. So the other 2, I didn't just go throw them somewhere. They did go to my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law does love animals as well. So they went to her and they're happy. They have a lot of space. They probably have the same amount of space these 4 have for just 2 of them. So if you guys have any advice for me, what else can I do? Because it doesn't look painful at times, but at times it is bloody red where they don't have any feathers. So alright, well guys, that's it from Little Beans Garden. Thank you very, very much for watching. Hope you have a great day, and as always, take care.